Origin Form Dialga and Origin Form Palkia are coming to Pokemon Go, and the way they're going to work is going to be very interesting. Alright, how's it going everyone? It's me, it's Jinsula. I hope you're having a good day and welcome to today's Pokemon Go video. So, the Go Tour event is going to be happening next month, and it looks like the main feature of that event has finally been announced. Niantic stated that during the Go Tour event, we're going to see the debut of Origin Form Palkia as well as Origin Form Dialga, and both of these Pokemon are going to come with a brand new mechanic. As an added surprise, you will also be able to get their shiny forms as well. We'll get more into that, but first, let's talk about the details of their release. I'm just going to read out the blog post that Niantic posted, and I think there's a lot of information here that you will want to pay attention to. Trainers, seek out all Pokemon. Origin Form Dialga and Origin Form Palkia have been discovered in Pokemon Go, and trainers can encounter them for the first time during space-time anomalies at Pokemon GO Tour Sinnoh. The arrival of these legendary Pokemon across time and space to Pokemon Go have introduced a new phenomenon, adventure effects. Adventure effects are temporary bonuses to help you on your Pokemon Go adventure, activated by powerful Pokemon attacks that may be used outside of battle. Adventure effects have been reported to occur when Origin Form Dialga uses Roar of Time and when Origin Form Palkia uses Spatial Rend. With these latest revelations, who knows what adventure effects may be discovered in the future. Okay, so this is massive. Basically, depending on the move that the Pokemon has, they're going to have access to a very special effect that's going to give you a bonus, and I think that is really creative and also really cool. And there's a lot of implications behind this, especially in the future with additional Pokemon releases. Origin Form Dialga, the temporal Pokemon, and Origin Form Palkia, the spatial Pokemon, will make their Pokemon Go debut in 5-star raids during space-time anomalies at Pokemon GO Tour Sinnoh. Trainers without an active Pokemon GO Tour Sinnoh, Los Angeles ticket, or citywide gameplay add-on can participate in Origin Form Dialga and Origin Form Palkia raids, but they won't be able to encounter a shiny one or one that knows its signature attack until Pokemon GO Tour Sinnoh Global. So what does this mean? This is basically exactly like the Go Tour event last year. If you want early access to these Pokemon, then you need to be in Los Angeles with the Go Tour ticket. And if you jump in through remote raids, you're basically just going to be getting the base Pokemon, and you won't be able to get its shiny form, and you won't get one with its signature move. And by the looks of it, I don't think you can get this signature move outside of raiding for them. First, let's talk about the one for Origin Form Dialga, which is Roar of Time. So, trainers who encounter and defeat Origin Form Dialga in a raid battle have a chance to catch one that knows the charge attack Roar of Time. Trainers can activate the adventure effect associated with Roar of Time by using 5,000 Stardust and 5 Dialga Candy, distorting time for 6 minutes, and pausing the timer of the following items: Incense, Daily Adventure Incense, Lucky Eggs, and Star Pieces. You can extend the timer for Roar of Time's adventure effect in increments of 6 minutes by using more Stardust and Dialga Candy. The timer can be extended up to 2 hours each time you tap use, and you can tap use again to add additional time, up to 24 hours total. Once Roar of Time ends, the timer on any active items will continue to count down. Roar of Time cannot be active at the same time as any other adventure effect. So what are my thoughts regarding this? Well, I think this is really cool. The idea of your Pokemon being able to affect your gameplay, that's definitely going to create a lot of interesting new dynamics and a great thing for Niantic to try out on other Pokemon. In terms of this particular move, I think it will be useful when it comes to the Daily Adventure Incense, but aside from that, I really do not think it's going to be that worth it. Like, I know some people will say, well, you can extend your Star Pieces for 6 more minutes, and that seems like a great way for you to pick up Stardust. However, in order to extend it for 6 minutes, you need to spend 5,000 Stardust, so I don't necessarily think it's worth it in that regard. But at least for the Daily Adventure Incense, this will increase your chances of getting the Galarian Legendary Birds, as well as a bunch of other Pokemon that are exclusive to that incense. So there are a lot of positive implications behind this one particular adventure effect. But next, let's move on to Origin Form Palkia's adventure effect, which is going to be Spatial Rend. Trainers who encounter and defeat Origin Form Palkia in raid battles have a chance to catch one that knows the charge attack Spatial Rend. Trainers can activate the adventure effect associated with Spatial Rend by using 5,000 Stardust and 5 Palkia candy, distorting space for 10 minutes and allowing for encounters with wild Pokemon at an increased distance. You can extend the timer for Spatial Rend's adventure effect in increments of 10 minutes by using more Stardust and Palkia candy. The timer can be extended up to 2 hours each time you tap use, and you can tap use again to add additional time up to 24 hours. Once Spatial Rend ends, trainers will only encounter wild Pokemon within normal distance limits. Spatial Rend cannot be active at the same time as any other adventure effect. Alright, so this one is super interesting. Basically, the catch circle that shows all of the Pokemon around you, you can actually extend that out a couple more meters by using this ability. So this is going to be great if you're stuck at home, for example, and you want to catch more Pokemon around you, but you can't reach them because they are limited within that inner circle. But with this ability, you can actually extend out that circle and catch more Pokemon around you. I think this one's pretty cool. So yeah, I think this is awesome. I personally am a big fan of Niantic trying this out. I think they need to redo the cost of activating these abilities. 5,000 Stardust and 5 candies, that's pretty steep in my opinion for just 6 to 10 minutes of bonuses. I think they could redo that a little bit and make it a lot less steep. But other than that, yeah, I think this is really cool, and I do think that in the future, they could do other cool things like this, and I really hope this new mechanic is not just tied to just these two Pokemon. I think something like this will definitely contribute to more dynamic gameplay, and that's something that we've all been asking for. For Pokemon Go to get a lot of mechanics that makes the gameplay feel a lot more interesting, I think that's going to be a huge plus for Pokemon Go as a whole. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. It also adds a lot of value to the Go Tour ticket. They still haven't released a lot of Sinnoh Pokemon like Arceus and Manaphy and Fion, so I'm really curious to see if the release of these two Pokemon with these new effects is going to change things a little bit within the Pokemon Go community. I think it personally will. I think a lot of people are extremely hyped up for the release of these two Pokemon, and I also think that these adventure effects are going to be something that Niantic is going to dabble with moving forward. Or so I hope they do. But yeah, overall, this is pretty cool stuff, and I do think a lot of doors are now open for Niantic to do a lot of really cool things. But in any case, that's going to be it for this video. I just want to share my thoughts regarding this particular announcement. Are you looking forward to the release of both Origin Form Dialga and Origin Form Palkia? Are you going to be attending the Go Tour event in Los Angeles? Let me know down below, and let's have a great discussion. And also, let me know what you think about the adventure effects as well. And thank you so much for making it to this point in the video. If you found it to be insightful and informative, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if it's your first time here, and don't forget that little bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to all my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support my channel in any way, make sure you go and check out the links in the description below. I also have my merch shop down there as well. And yeah, if you want to support my channel without spending any money, you could always do so by following me on social media. My handle is @Jinsula, and I'm on the platforms that you see on your screen. Alright, and that's going to be it. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.